right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Apparently, we're going to be watching some ice skating from 1984. Now, my first wife, let me tell y'all, my first wife, I've only been married twice, but it's still my first wife. And the mother of my oldest daughter, Tara, loved ice skating. Lord, I couldn't stand it. It was okay. It was pretty cool, but it's just people skating. That's how broad my brain was at the time. At the time, I didn't take into account all it went in for them to be as successful as they, as they were. I don't know if this is Olympics or what the deal is. It says here are the magnificent Torvill and Dean performing their iconic Bolero routine for the very last time in an amateur competition at the World Figure Skating Championships in Ottawa, Canada, in March of 1984. Okay, so yeah, the quality is not that great, but it was somebody taped this on their VCR back in the day. But anyway, let me bring it up here. That's what she wants. That's what she's going to get, and I'll give an honest reaction, honest opinion. And I don't see where she said anything. She didn't say anything about it. This came in through Signal, the Signal app, as well as I've got 3 or 4 more night wishes that came in on the Signal app from Jennifer Upcott as well that I'm going to get into. So that's why if y'all are, I would just cloudy the issue. Anyway, yeah, it came through the Signal app, y'all. So without further delay, let's see what was his name? Torvill and Dean have to offer. Oh, got to turn it up. got to stop it here for a minute. I really don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, it's two people skating. I don't have that kind of abstract mind, and I think I've covered this before. What I will comment on is they spend a lot of time getting this down to where, you know, they match each other's moves, and it ain't perfect, but it, you know, I mean, God, good Lord, man. Can you imagine the hours they spent on the ice? Maybe they didn't do this on the ice, and maybe they did it just like in a dance hall, you know, maybe, you know, like a private place where they could get these moves down. But I think this is more, and I'm going out on a limb here, and I might get some hate mail, but this might be more for women that they always seem to like ice skating. And my daughters are, you know, if ice skating comes on, man, they get around the TV with the wife and they watch ice skating. And I go out and I mow the yard. You know, it takes nothing away from these incredible athletes, but yeah, it's just you know, we're just all different people. But I can tell that these people are talented. I can't ice skate. I tried one time, and so I know how incredibly talented you have to be able to do this. It's athletic for sure. You never seen a fat guy or gal out there ice skating, you know, in the, what was this, World Championships, because it takes a lot of effort. Here we go.
What can one say? You only have to look, you only have to listen, and you know that you have seen the best in the world. That audience is absolutely marvelous. So too for Jane Torvill and Christopher Dean. In front of me, the television commentators of Canada are standing and applauding. You can see them in the photograph there. Betty Calloway stands, watches, and waits. But the flowers are coming onto the ice from every direction. The applause doesn't diminish. The Union Jacks are waving. And that, remember, was the last amateur competitive performance of the greatest ice dancers the world has known. Now, the marks.
Oh, ice dancers.
Remember, there's already got 17 sixes in this championship. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sixes there. Now, if they were to get 9 sixes in the second set of marks, that would be a new record. Everyone is keeping their fingers crossed. They have scored 12 sixes. Yes, it's happened. 9 sixes. 4 in the first set. That is 13 sixes, the most sixes ever scored by any skaters in competition. What a way to go out on top of the world. Jane Torvill and Christopher Dean received their gold medals from the chairman of the technical committee of the International Skating Union, Elmer Teartap. It's the fourth year in a row the British champions have stood on top of the rostrum. And in this year, 1984, it's their last. They finished their amateur careers in a style befitting the world's greatest ice skaters. In the years ahead, I'm sure they'll continue to enthrall audiences all over the world. And as they turn to await the national anthem and the raising of the flags, we remember what they have done for British ice skating over the past 4 years. One can only say thank you, Jane Torvill and Christopher Dean.
Well, there you go. Apparently, I haven't grown all that much since, 40, what would that be, 41 years ago? It's just not appealing to me. For whatever reason. I don't like to sit there and watch tennis or watch people play golf or volleyball. I mean, I know they're out. Yeah, I just never had a brain for it. But I will, like I said, throughout this thing, I'll acknowledge the talent and the effort it took for them to, to be at the pinnacle of their athletic career. And I guess they went on to he said that was the end of their amateur career. So apparently they were going on to be pro, I guess, is what the next level or the only other level would be. So there you all have it. Kimmy, there you go. And for the rest of y'all, thanks for stopping by and spending your time with me. So till I see you again, I'll catch you down the road, y'all. Here we go.